Hello guys, I just finished working out and I was walking back up to the house and I stopped to flip a piece of cardboard and well, first yard California king snake of the year. Alright guys, I just got finished exploring a vernal pool that I found. I was hoping, long shot that it would have the new and most northernmost tiger salamander population in this county, but it didn't. It was a nice vernal pool though, lots of frogs. Now I'm making my way up to some vernals that have some red-bellied garter snakes, possibly tiger salamanders, even though that is a long shot. But let's go. Look at this is kind of cool. We got that vernal pool in the back, and you come down maybe like a foot, got this vernal. You come down maybe another foot, got this vernal. You come down a few more feet, got this vernal. Then you go down like 10 feet or so, and you got those vernals in the back. You got like another 10 feet or so, and you got the vernal pool and like the possible lake in the way back. So it's like a slow level down, but still looking for that Infernalis. Yes, time was running out, and I was walking along a vernal pool, walking along one of the vernal pools, listening to the frogs, tadpoles in the water, and we got our Infernalis. That's the first one of the year for me, and oh my god, it is the prettiest I have seen. I mean, look how big those checkers are. Look at that, accentuated by a perfect stripe down the back and an absolutely cherry red top. It's adult, not the biggest I've seen, but that is a great snake. I was walking along and I saw it shoot out into the pool. I dove in, got my knee all wet here, but I was able to pin her back half down and then pull her out. Alright, so I've walked away from the vernal pool. It was excited to get to this park here, and fortunately I took some photos, and now she's resting up under my backpack. I'm not sure if you can see her in there, but she's up in there. Yeah, you might be able to see her scales. Yeah, you can see it right there. What is up, y'all? It's a nice Sunday afternoon. I'm in some of my local hills, and I'm going to be looking for some rare snakes. I'm looking for striped racers, which in this area are incredibly rare because pretty far north. I'm north of the bay, so it's not easy to find them here at all. So I'm looking for those, whiptail lizards, and really anything else we can find. I've only seen rattlesnakes and ringneck. No, I've only seen rattlesnakes and striped-tailed snakes at this spot, so any new species for this spot would be great. It's a nice spring day. Rocks and logs are still a little bit wet, but I'm sure we can hopefully at least flip a whiptail. Fat lizard. Go on. Got it. Guys! I made the grab. Holy shit. I heard something scurry, and because I'm like, oh, it's just a fence lizard, but let me go make sure it's on a whiptail. I look in, and I see this guy's tail. Yeah, California striped racer, Masticophus labdolus. That was the ultimate target of today. Yeah, really, really rare in Sonoma County. Beautiful snake. You can see it's got some scars down the back, very light, most likely just from climbing in these very spiky bushes. Beautiful snake. You can see one of my favorite parts about them is salmon pink towards the tail. It's not as vibrant as some of the specimens I've seen in Southern California, but very nice snake. And another thing I did not notice before when I found these snakes is their face. Look at this. Do you see like that orange on that face, dude? That is gorgeous. About the closest thing we've got to coach whips up here. Alright guys, now this snake is pretty acclimated to me, so it's probably not going to show off its really true racer characteristics, but I'm going to let it go right back into its shrub next to its rock, Actually, we can do a good arboreal release here. It's going up into the shrub anyways, so. Look at that snake. Guys, I'm out here walking for toads at the house. I flip a single piece of cover, and in this divot, right here, is the second yard king snake of the year. But what's more important is that it's a baby, which means they are either reproducing here at the house or young ones are coming to the house. And also, it's a nighttime flip. Oh my god. Alright, well, I'm gonna get this pretty little king snake back to its cover. It is nighttime, as you can see, but thankfully it's only around 60 degrees out, so this is a temperature that king snakes have really been found out on the crawl in. So it's not, she's super active, you can see. It's not weird for her to be out. It's a very pleasant, mild temperature. But, yeah. I was going out to look for toads, and I decided to flip a single piece of cover. And, literally the only thing I flipped today. Wow. Hey, people. It is a late Friday afternoon. Got out of school, and it's around 5 now. Gonna be going out to a Newts spot of mine. I'm gonna record a little bit just to show you what it's like, but due to battery reasons, time reasons, enjoyment reasons, and storage reasons, I'm not gonna be videoing every single newt. I did something close to that along last year. You can go scroll down on my channel. I have 2 videos dedicated to it. And even then, I only filmed about 1/5 of the newts. But yeah, so I'm gonna be showing you guys some red-bellied newts, some rough-skinned newts, and it's gonna be sweet. I think, hope I can get around 200. 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 I've already seen the canoes, they've all been in the water. And here's a nice one that I guess had just come out of the water from over there. And it's crawling up this rock. So yeah, number around the 10th or 11th or 12th red-bellied newt I've seen today. Still I've seen a lot already, but the peak is still too high for peak activity, so I'll probably come back here next week, and I'll have an even better day. So today's explore is going to be a little bit short, because I don't have, can't explore it all today. Wow, it isn't as good as it would be, say, next Friday. Alright, so here we have a nice large adult male rough-skinned newt, Tricha granulosa. It's actually quite a large one. You can see just how thick that tail there is. But yeah, they're using this little ephemeral almost pond here created by the confluence of these 2 streams. Very cool. It's been like 20 minutes since I checked in, but here is red-bellied newt number 115. Not even prime conditions, but there's still a whole lot of newts out right now. I've been out here for like 30 minutes. I'm already at 115. Wild stuff. 321, 322. 323 and 324. Dude, the best habitat on the face of the planet, right here. The best thing is, like, literally no one else knows about this spot. It's awesome. Oh, and also 324, 325. So I'm walking along and I'm on 455 newts, and I'm wondering, there's no way I could have got that many. So then I get reminded, 454, 455. 456, 457, 458, 459, 460. I am counting real-time numbers. This is actually how many newts I'm seeing. 461. It's insane. This spot is special to me beyond comprehension. There we have it. 555. The 555th red-bellied newt I have seen in around an hour and a half. Let those numbers speak to you. I don't know what the all-time record for the number of views we've seen in a day is, but I've got to be getting close. And I've also put in not a whole lot of effort. Like, if I walk this creek like all day, I'd be in like at least be 1,000. Wild. Pack triple flip. That could have been incredibly bad, but the green on that one is insane. Holy. Oh, okay, I don't have gloves or a hook or anything. I guess I might as well be extra careful now. Okay, how am I gonna do this one? I don't want to get bit. Okay, there were no snakes under this one. Well, first good board I flipped. Oh, there's a snake back there. First, this is a new board I set out. No one. There's another one up here. I think these are only 2 boards I put out. No, that's still pretty new, but the one back there is good. Okay. Skull. Okay, so we definitely gotta watch our fingers. I forgot that there were rattlesnakes here. I did not expect to get 3 big rattlesnakes all sharing one medium-sized board. That's definitely a skink. Definitely something you gotta watch out for. That skink's fine. I'm calling ringneck right here. Nah. Okay. Well, I'll record like the good pieces, the boards and stuff, but not this pile. I'm saying baby rattlesnake. There is not a snake of any kind. This one piece. No snakes or salamanders or any herps. Dang, come on. Starting off hot, now it's cooling down a bit. Yellow jacket, shit. Alright, let's chill. It's not coming after me. Thankfully. Don't think I disturbed a nest. Skink. It's hard doing this all with one hand. Great with my phone. Nope. Man, it's impressive. Okay. We've got like one more board pretty much. That's this thing. It's not even a true board. And it has a skink. Oh, and a ringneck. Okay, finally we got a snake. Let's go to snake. There we go. There's a ringneck snake. And nothing there. Okay, well, that's the 3rd snake of the day. Oh, Pacific ringneck snake. Look at that. It's nice. We got ringneck snake double flip under this mat here. They're both in shed, but they're still pretty snakes. If he'll stop squirming, you can actually get the camera in focus. There we go. Pretty. Ringneck number 4. He's a stunner, man. Look at that tail. Wow, that's one of the prettier ones I've seen, man. It's wild. He is freshly shed, too. What a pretty snake. He's wood on wood. Angry fella. This is like the angriest gopher snake I've ever found. Are you gonna bite? Doesn't even want to bite. Here. Just bluffing. That was a bluff strike. You can see he didn't even bite the shoe. It just opened his mouth at me. Just putting on a big display, trying to look like a rattlesnake. This is Mount St. Helena, home to an incredibly rare snake, the St. Helena mountain king snake. While most people go their entire life without seeing a California mountain king snake, even more people will go without seeing a St. Helena mountain king snake. These snakes are incredibly rare, and only a few people have ever seen them. Alright guys, I am at a very cool locale. I am looking for California mountain king snakes, the St. Helena variant, and I got the first snake of the day, a little ringneck snake, or Pacific ringneck snake. So, nice to see that stuff's out, and hopefully that's a good sign of what I'm hoping will come next. So there's that little ringneck snake. Very, very pretty. Looks like he may have just shed. That's a pretty snake. Oh guys, I saw this rock outcrop. I'm like, there's no way there's not a sonata. I haven't checked it out yet, but I can see 2 North Pacific rattlesnakes. Right there. Sweet. Well, after a really, really long time, there's another ringneck snake. Come on, man. At least like a night snake or a boa. I've just gotten 2 ringnecks and 2 rattlesnakes today. But yeah, that's what I would do this rock. Well, that'll be it. Apparently this mountain makes every single snake rare. Because, 4 hours for 4 snakes. And 2 of them weren't even flipped. Well, I got next year, I guess. That's how I stumble across this knot on the trail back, which is like a quarter of a mile long. This will probably be the end of the video.